Right, it's 7 o'clock at night now. I was going to film leaving the airport, but I was so stressed out. The airport is so busy and the cars, it was chaos. It was literally a dump and run, dropping Gil off, him jumping out of the car, me driving off, and then coming back home. It took 3.5, nearly 4 hours to take him to the airport and get back home, which is a long time, just sitting in the car. And then I came home to changing sheets and putting, clean doona cover on and cleaning up after it. And the dog, of course, was excited. He needed to go outside and go to the toilet. And I've just been running around doing things around the place just so I can now sit down. So it's just after 7. Cosmo, who is down there. Say hello. Say hello, Cosmo. Say hello. Cosmo and I are now going to sit down and watch a movie, and I'm just going to do some knitting and relax and probably have an early night tonight. So I can be energised and ready to go and do some things tomorrow, because I've got so much on my list I want to do. I've literally rewritten a list. I've got over 250 something, I think it was. Yeah, over 250 items on my list. No, I'm not going to get it done in 3.5 weeks, but I would like to get a good chunk of it done and see how I go. I also need to plan some relaxing time in there and to alter my times on what I can and can't do. As in, I'd like to clean up, I've got to do some work sort of stuff towards the videos and the website, and there's a lot to do. And in between that, I want to do some crafts. I've got to do some shopping, maybe catch up with a few people, because I'll need to get out of the house. And then I do get interrupted by the little man, Cosmo, here, very much every couple of hours. So he needs to go out to the toilet, or he wants to play or be fed or all that sort of stuff. So we have to look after him too, Mr. Attention Seeker. And we'll see what we get done. So we'll see you tomorrow. It's the first actual day that Gil has been away. And yesterday on the way back, I picked up some freebies off Marketplace, some photo paper, which I'm going to print up some of his photos that he does on that. And then today I picked up from Marketplace, hang on a minute, I've got somebody, hang on, look, you're making it hard for me. Hey? He's at my feet. I picked up today all this cotton, so that's going to come in handy. I do have range cotton, but the other day my mum needed a particular colour. I didn't have it, so I went out and bought it, and the colour's in here actually, so which is pretty good. I had a list of stuff I was going to do today, but what I thought I'm going to do, one of my things on my list is I wanted to go through all my cupboards, which my cupboards are mainly drawers. I opted for drawers because for me to get down and get into things, it's a bit hard when your body's not doing what it wants to do. So today I'd gone out shopping. I've just stocked up on some canned stuff, some more flour. Now, because all my stuff is stored in drawers, I tend to put the name on things, so you can see in the drawer what there is. Now, my issue is I've gone out and bought stuff. Although I wrote a shopping list, I've gone out and bought stuff that I probably don't need. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you got a pup. He is licking my toes. Does anyone else have this issue? Oh, hang on. Let me just have a look. There we go. Look. Look up here. Yeah, we're watching you. Watching you. Uh-oh. Anyway, got out and bought stuff. Probably don't need it. As in, I've already got some of the stuff. Other things I did need. I'm losing track because I'm trying to stock up and keep stuff in the shelves just in case there's obviously a shortage maybe. Or sometimes we just don't go out for weeks on end. We tend to stick around the house and do things. We like our own cooking. So what I'm going to do today is, on my list was going through drawers. I am going to go through the food drawers that need the cans and that. I'm going to label these cans with the masking tape and the highlighter, and then I am going to repack what's in there. I might actually, while I'm at it, I might actually make a list of what I've got and the quantities. I do keep something like that for the freezer. I'll just show you what I've got here. I keep a book. It's just an old exercise book. And I write in it, oh, you can see I put a line with each item. See here? So I have got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 chicken and sweet corn soups for 2 people, for a small amount for 2 people. So if you wanted to have a bigger meal, you'd get out too. Now when I use something like this mince, 250 grams, I cross it out. I keep 250 gram mince because the dog likes mince. So I've got a book that I keep for the freezer. I might keep a book for the cupboard. So what I'm going to do, that's what I'll do, is I'll do a list for the stuff in the cupboards. Although hubby doesn't, let me think. The only thing is doing a list is you've got to cross off the list when you've done it. I wonder if I should put it on the computer. Let me think. I like to have the list because when we go to have something to eat, like when we go to plan a meal, I get the freezer list out and go, right, what meat do we have in the freezer, or what veggies, or no, not veggies. What meat do we have in the freezer and that? So it's good actually to have a list of what other things we've got in the cupboard too. And then if it's got to be used up sooner than later, then I can highlight it or something. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll make a list of what's in the cupboards, and I will put labels on these tins, and I'll set the camera up and you can have a look at what I'm doing, if that makes any sense. Anyhow, this is what we do when I'm retired. Place is a mess, but you know, hopefully I can clean it up before hubby gets home. Guess what happened? I set the camera up to film and I thought I pressed record, but I didn't. So guess what? I didn't record the actual process, but I have recorded the final results. This is why I end up putting stickers on them, because look, those tomatoes, another one there, I've used one since. Look at the apple sauce. So what happens when you don't remember what's in your drawers? I tidied this one up, and then put one here. And then this is our mixture drawer. So these are the cards I did. This I've had to record a little bit later. So, because it took me a while to do these cards up, it basically says what's in there, what I've got. As you can see here, I had 14 diced tomato. Who needs 14 diced tomatoes? Anyway, so I did these cards. One card is consistent with what's in one drawer. I also did another freezer book up there, and this is recorded a little bit later so you can see things have been used up. And like this here, say chicken thighs here, see it's 6 days. The 6 days to me tells me between the time I bought it and when it says the use by date's going to be up, that's when the days I've got. So say I pull that out of the freezer and decide not to eat it that particular day, but I want to eat it a day or so later, or cook it up a day or so later, I've still got that 6 day gap. So I like to know exactly how many days I've got. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please like and subscribe. And let's see what else we can get up with being retired. Bye for now.